Hi there, welcome to another STEAM video from the Olean Public Library. My name is Elijah, and this week I'll be teaching you how to create a navigation quadrant which explorers used to cross the ocean.
Hold on. First of all, what do we need? We'll need some scissors, a pencil, a paper plate, about 1.5 feet of string, a metal nut, some glue, and this template. I'll leave the link in the bottom, or you can just copy it. So our first step is to cut out the template for the quadrant on the paper. As you can see here, I'm just going to follow the dotted lines on the outside. So now we need to reinforce it. As you can see, my paper plate has a square right here that pretty much perfectly fits my quadrant. So I'm just going to trace the rounded edge so that I can reinforce my quadrant. And now I'll cut it out. So as you can see, they fit together pretty perfectly. Now we'll just take our glue stick and glue them together. I want this pink part to be on the back, so I'm going to glue the white part to the paper. This part might be a little tricky. You might want some help to poke a hole right where it says punch hole here. You want it to be thick enough to tie your string into it. So here I go, I'm going to double knot it to make sure that the string is tight. I had a whole lot of extra yarn, so I cut off a good chunk. You want to be left with about 1.5 feet of string. I'm going to put the metal nut at the bottom to weigh the string down. Here you can use any sort of heavy button or anything just to kind of even it out. And now you can see my template is reinforced and the nut is hanging freely, so we should be able to start practicing. I'm going to pretend that out there is the star Polaris, the North Star. So we'll want to point our quadrant there to see how far away from the equator we are in our quest. So here I am with my quadrant. These two squares here will be your sight squares. You'll want to point those ahead wherever the star is. So you angle those towards the star, in this case, the ceiling. You'll want to let the nut or the button hang freely, and then you'll be able to see at which angle the star is in the sky. After that, you'll be able to see where you are in the ocean. This one's at 55 degrees. Here's Abby and me using our quadrants to determine where we are on the ocean on our ship.
Thank you for joining us for another STEAM video from the Olean Public Library. Please feel free to post photos down below and check out how other people did too. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.